when I was president of the Community Foundation, which is several years ago now, I was very privileged to hear many people in our community tell stories of their passion for Des Moines and for causes here and for what Des Moines had done for them and their families. At the same time, we were trying to get the Community Foundation off the ground. And one of the things we wanted to do was establish a legacy society, recognizing people who had actually contributed funds to make sure that the good things happening in Des Moines would continue to happen in the future. And the question was, how do we recognize these folks? How do we, what do we call them? What have you? At the time, there was a kind of a slogan campaign called "Leave a Legacy." Well, we said, well, maybe we just call it the Legacy Society, but that didn't seem adequate. And then someone suggested, well, maybe let's call it the Hometown Legacy Society or group. And one or two people said, well, you know, I'm in the group that really wants to help Des Moines and make sure it continues to succeed in the future. But it's not my hometown, you know. Greenfield, Iowa is my hometown, or Atlanta, Georgia. And so we then said, well, we need a phrase that's going to capture people who have lived here, and aren't necessarily from here. Maybe they were born here, maybe they weren't. But people who have had significant life experiences in Des Moines. And somebody on the staff, Christy or whoever, came up with the idea of, well, let's call it the LifeTown Legacy Society, recognizing that it may not be a hometown, but it is certainly where a significant part of these people's lives were spent. And so we tested it, and it's kind of stuck. And it's remarkable that I think when we started the society, we had 130, 140 people that we recruited into it, or counting the people who had already indicated they were doing something. And that's grown now to, I believe, nearly 400 people. So I don't know if it's the tag, LifeTown Legacy, but something's working. And but I think what's really working is that the people of Des Moines really want to make sure all the good things that are taking place here continue to happen in the future. And so they have made these commitments, and we're trying to recognize them through the LifeTown Legacy Society. So I think that's bodes very well for the future of Des Moines, the future of philanthropy in Des Moines, the future of all the good things, the arts, culture, and other things that are going on here. I would encourage everyone that has made that commitment to think about maybe really having fun and maybe fulfilling some of that commitment during their lifetime. There are tax benefits to that, income tax benefits and others. But most importantly, it's a way to really help yourself and your family feel good about, while you're still around to enjoy it, about what you're doing for the benefit of other folks in this community. So that's a thought, and but mostly I want to thank everybody who has participated, and thank you sincerely for what you've done and what you're going to do for Greater Des Moines.